welcome in, welcome in. As you can see the screen, and if you're not looking at the screen, everything that I say is allegedly, and it's always in my opinion, unless I put the proof on the screen. So, within stating that, I want to go ahead and get the housekeeping out of the way. Hit the like button, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. If you're not a subscriber, also make sure you turn on the notification bell, drop comments below, and you can share this video. This is the Copyright Act of 1976 under Section 107 for fair use purposes, news reporting, teaching, and you guys know my slogan, it's always that jazz. And if you don't hear me saying this, you can look at the bottom. It's strolling across, Copyright Act of 1976. Catch that. Okay. The reason we are here, I want to try to keep it as brief as I can, is that I normally don't talk about content creators unless something is going on or whatever. But Rell had a very interesting video yesterday with receipts. She had her receipts. And I'm going to link that video so you won't have to go look for it. Link it in my description box. You guys click on that link and it'll take you right to her description box. I knew Wanda was going to click her button. I just didn't know I was going to be asleep. So I got up this morning and I seen that she was discussing the video. Marcella, speak with the girl Marcella, check her out as well. I was trying to find her video, but I didn't see it. I'm not sure. But she had a live yesterday as well after Rell. The situation is that Tisha, allegedly, and along with her children, two of her children were in the grocery store. And I'm just going to give a quite little synopsis. Rell can actually go through it better than myself because she has all the proof. She was in a Walmart, had a lot of grocery, and with no mucho dinero, allegedly cards were being declined. So that's why you see on the screen where Miss Wanda's face is to say Tisha can buy your house with one credit card. She wasn't talking to Caramel. She was talking to Marcella because, Marcella came out and pressed her button and different things of that nature. So I am not going to read everything that Wanda said, and I'm going to break it down because I will not be caught the last time when I was reading the transcripts. She said Tisha went to Walmart and she couldn't use her credit card. Tisha can buy your house with one of her credit cards. With just one of her cards, she could buy your whole house. You talking about Tisha? Get real, okay? Get real. And she used the garden tool, hoe. But anywho, so that's her way of debunking. She really didn't even go into, oh, Tisha, that didn't happen. She never said that. I'm looking at the transcript. She never said that did not happen. If you don't believe me, you go back and look at the transcripts. And the only thing that she said about Walmart was starting at 17 minutes and 28 seconds. And she went to 17 minutes and 44 seconds. That's the only thing she said about Walmart and Tisha. She never said it wasn't true. She never said anything to debunk what Rell was talking about. So for me, a person that uses her noggin, you didn't debunk anything. You didn't say anything about it wasn't true. She has money. You're just saying you skipped right over Rell. You went straight to Marcella and was like, oh, she can buy your house with one credit card. That's not answering the question, Wanda. But I'm moving on because, like I said, I don't want to be here too long. The next thing that bothered me, well, not really, well, it did bother me because I'm a wife. And not only that, I just need you, Wanda, to stick with Marcella. Like, okay, Marcella, talk about your kids. Y'all want to go back and forth. But at the end of the day, why you keep, it's almost like for me, I feel like you trying to put something out, want Mr. Tim to say something like this man really, gave you hospitality when you came to his house. And she was like, so basically, I don't know who she really talking about because I listened to it like 5 or 6 times and I couldn't understand her wording. It was at 31 minutes and 6 seconds. Like I said, I do not know who she's talking about, but what she said is it ain't no joke. Tell the truth. When she was saying when Marcella went out of town, she was trying to mess with somebody. I couldn't understand who she was saying because I can't understand Wanda most of the time. And she said, I don't know, probably. She said, you invite the man back to the room? I don't know. She said, but let Mr. Tim hear this. And let not Mr. Tim, let Tim hear this. My whole thing is, and then she said, I don't know. Did you get the man's number? Did you get his number? Have you ever called him back? This is my thing, Wanda. Stop playing with people's marriage. Mr. Tim is not on the show. It's like, and then she said, I have his, she said, this is what she said too. This is what made me really want to say something. She said, I got his number. She's saying she got Mr. Tim's number. She said, I got his number, but I've never called him. So you have I'm calling him Mr. Tim. She's not calling him Mr. Tim. You have Mr. Tim's number. Like, I'm gonna need you to stay in your lane with that. Keep it, whatever you and Marcella go back and forth with. Is she talking about? She was only talking about your husband because you brought up her husband. So it's like, I guess you think that that's going to bring tears, and then you want to talk about how she got her money and different stuff. I'm not even repeating that crap because she's off the chain. And so then she brought, she called a CR. She brought the other content creator into it. And that was at 31 minutes and 31 seconds. She was like, CR, let me say something to you right now. I want you to listen to me clearly. How did I get your husband's number? How did I get your husband's number? And his picture. This is what she's saying to CR. She said, you over there talking to the person every day. She is the one sent me his picture. She sent me all of his information. She even sent over your damn child's information. She even said that your child is going through a little phase. And I'm like, well, what? I'm like, why is this woman? Why is she going to these levels? And it said, I ain't going. She said, I ain't. This is how she talks. I ain't going to say what she said, but she even said that about your child. Do I know your child? I don't know nothing about your child. Go check. The one that's talking every day, that's the one that's y'all kicking it with every day. That's the one putting all y'all business out. Yeah, the one who you talking about your ass, Miss CR. So anywho, this is my thing, Wanda. Let me go ahead and say this. Don't come over and threaten me with, if you were talking, she's not talking about me, she's talking about CR. Don't come over and threaten somebody with a good time that you got information. What you need to do is go ahead and put the info. I would say, for me, if you're going to come over and say something, state where you stand first of all, and then put it out there. If you bad, say it. Don't come and give me I'm gonna just give you a little taste. No, baby, I want the whole meal. Say what you got to say about my husband. Say what you want to say about my kid. And this is what I want to say to Marcella. Marcella, if I was you, anything that I think that she wants to say, I would go to that person and I would tell, because at that time when you and that person was going back and forth, people say stuff and you gonna say what you gonna say. So even if you said something, I would go and I would clear the air. You don't have to do it online. All you got to do is reach out to that person and you say whatever needs to be said. So when when Wanda decide to drop the receipts, either you and that other person is cool or y'all not cool. Either y'all cool or y'all not gonna be cool. But it's best to put your own ish out there before somebody, and not out there, go and talk to the person behind the scenes. Because at the time when y'all wasn't getting along and y'all said this y'all selves, y'all both said things that y'all. So at the end of the day, if y'all gonna be cool, say what you gotta say to that other person behind the scenes. No, it don't have to be to us. So when Wanda wanna come out and drop these little breadcrumbs, baby, you might as well get a dustpan and sweep them up because there's nothing that can be said. Because if you want to drop breadcrumbs, girl, drop the whole loaf of bread and be done with the damn thing. Because when they come out, they gonna drop the whole loaf, maybe 2 or 3 loaves, a whole box of bread. How about that? So stop coming on. You can do whatever you want to do. It's your channel. But you come in and you talking about somebody's child. And it don't matter if you say somebody said it to you. Because for me, if I press my button and I say something that somebody came to say, first of all, I would have reached out. Listen, I would have done so many different things. But stop coming out saying that somebody said something about the other person's husband, child, or whatever. So what you saying, Wanda, is that you got CR's picture of her husband allegedly, and you allegedly got information on her husband and child. Baby, let me tell you something. What you not forever in your life gonna do. You first don't play with God. You can't never talk bad about God. Number one, I'm not saying she do, but this is my list. Number two, you can't say one thing about my children because, baby, I will take you to hell and bring you back and take you back to hell and leave you there. And you most definitely better not ever say nothing about my husband. Ever. I've only talked to one person about my husband, and I don't even do that anymore. One person. If I can tell my husband's mother that because you his mother, you get some of a pass, not a lot, but some. But I was respectful when I said it. So you need to really back up off of Mr. Tim because, yeah, people said, because you want to come at Mr. Tim. I don't get it. This man invited you, had you in his house. You got an issue with his wife. What has he done to you? Marcella, if I were you, and I don't have a bone or a dog in this fight, but what I am going to do is press my button. If she go out and put stuff, I'm going to get me some coins. I'm going to get me some coins just like we're all going to make videos off of this. But we appreciate you, Wanda, pressing your button. Because at the end of the day, just like you have receipts, I'm quite sure Marcella has receipts. I'm quite sure Marcella has receipts on things that you done talked to her about your own child, allegedly, and her marriage, how she says it, with her husband. So remember, when you dig a hole for somebody, you better be prepared to dig your own hole and grave too. I didn't want to say a grave because I'm saying a hole. I am telling you that if the person that I talked to when I was going through things or anything come back out and say something, baby, YouTube can cancel my page, baby. I'm gonna come up with pages, channels. You got to understand, why are you trying to say something about CR's husband or her son? When CR talks about your daughter, it's about the bull crap that she brings to the show. And the reason she bringing up about the Walmart situation, because they out faking the funk like they rich and all of this stuff. And that's part of the show. And that's part of what she put on her gram. So Wanda, the one thing I want to end my commentary with, you did not come out and debunk or set the record straight when it came to the Walmart and the alleged declining of the credit cards. All you stated was that she can buy Marcella's house with one credit card. You didn't even discuss the person who actually put the information out. You didn't even say that it wasn't true. It's too late now. You could come and say, press your button and say it again, but it's too late. Because all you said was that. You didn't say that that wasn't true. You didn't say that wasn't Tisha. You didn't say any of that stuff. So for me, all I'm stating is, Marcella, whatever you said at the end of the day, I would just be like, hey, this is this. I'll have a conversation with the other person and whoop de whoop de whoop de woo. The person like it or not like it. You got it off your chest, and whatever breadcrumbs that Wanda, because that's what she dropped last night, breadcrumbs. She didn't drop a slice of bread, a loaf, or nothing. Baby, don't threaten me with a good time. I want the whole roadie. You know how you get on the mechanical bull? I want the whole ride, baby. I want the whole entire ride. Don't threaten me with a good time. I want to ride it all the way till it stops, because I'm not going to be slung off. State where you stand. Don't come out talking about what somebody said, because it seems like what you're trying to do is cause havoc between those two people, when I'm quite sure they both said stuff when they didn't get along. And Marcella then came out and said it, and the other CR then said it too. And most of the time, Marcella was trying to defend you. So stop coming out. If you're gonna come out, be a cowgirl. Rope that lasso. Don't come out, as they say in the South, PUSSY, around. Don't hush your foot around. Shoot, do it, girl. Do it. Do it. I double dog dare you to do it. That's all I have to say. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And that's how I feel about everything. Don't play with my man. First of all, don't play with God, my man, my money, my children, or my meat. And my meat is with my man. So that's a double dip. Don't play with it, because baby, I would have nothing but time. Until next time, y'all, peace and soul. Go ahead and hit that button. Mwah.